Hello everyone, my name is Mpoomy Ledwaba. I'm a proud mom of 2 growing babies and a proud ambassador of Medshield Mom. Today I want to talk about the puzzle of parenthood. I don't know if I'm alone, but just when you think you've got it all figured out, we've got a routine, we know what we're doing, something happens and all of a sudden you feel like a beginner again. Well, I'm here to assure you that you're not alone. I feel those exact feelings as well. Have you ever found yourself going through a phase where you're building these structures? Maybe you've just gotten the potty training done, you've just gotten the sleep training done, the school routine is back, and then suddenly either someone falls sick, gets hurt, or just something that gets you completely out of routine. Well, it's normal. And I think as parents, instead of trying to avoid those things, we should lean into those moments where we're allowed to give ourselves some grace and also understand that this could be a moment for connection and a moment for growth. Just an example, this week my kids have been going back to school, and obviously having them home has been hard with work, especially because I've got a home office. I obviously enjoyed that a lot, having them at home, but I couldn't wait for them to go back to school so that I could have my routine back, my exercise routine, my work routine, the silence, just the space and the time to go and grab myself a cup of coffee without someone asking for ice cream, So I was excited about that. And they started school this week, and just as I think, yes, finally into routine, I get a call from the school and my son is sick and I have to go and collect him. Moments like that can be overwhelming. And in that moment, I felt like saying, oh no, not this. It feels disruptive, especially in my day. But I realized something. These are the moments we're going to look back on when we're no longer the first people our children call, when they're their own adults. So instead, I chose to lean into that moment. And as I mentioned, it's in these moments where we learn, we adapt, and we find new ways of working around our environment, our children, and our work. My children have gifted me the gift of flexibility and being open to change. We would love for things to always stay the same, but as I mentioned, parenting gifts us the gift of adaptability. And instead of being hardcore on how things are supposed to be, we open ourselves to different ways of things happening. And might I add, and I hope this brings ease to you, it's not about having anything under control. In fact, no parent does. If anyone says they do, they are lying to you. But it is about, having those structures, having the important things in place, but also being open, adaptable to change and embracing what every season is bringing. I've spoken a lot about adapting to the needs of our children. As I mentioned, my son was sick, but the only reason today I think I was able to react a little better is because I've been pouring into my own cup. I know that had it been a different day where I'm not taking care of myself, I probably would have thrown a tantrum or two, but because my cup is full, it's so much easier to pour into my child's needy cup. And so this is a reminder for you as parents to take care of yourself. It's so easy to put everyone before you and then you're lost. But what good is it when you're pouring from an empty cup? It's constantly being on survival mode. So one thing that has really, really helped me is waking up a little earlier, prioritizing myself, having some time to myself before they start rushing into my office, getting my exercise, eating well, and having my children see how I take care of myself. There's a respect, and I'm hopeful that I'm imparting something in them that they should take care of themselves, that they should put their well-being first. I'd love to sit here and say this is the 1, 2, 3 of parenthood, but it's not. It is full of surprises. And just like the puzzles, you just have to keep trying and trying until you figure it out. What I do hope is that we embrace the chaos and find joy in the moments and learn to adapt to change instead of trying to have everything figured out. It's never going to happen. But just a reminder, take care of yourself, adapt to change, learn, grow, and lean into those moments that feel like disruption, but can absolutely, absolutely be connection. And so to the parents who are watching, dads, moms, grandparents, uncles, and aunts, it's not about the perfect picture, but it's about creating beautiful memories and connections with your little ones. And for more tips on parenting and some personal stories that I share about raising my pigeon pair, make sure that you're tuned to medshieldmom.com. I'm Mpoomy Ledwaba, and I hope that this was helpful.